Hi, this is Jason Moore with a quick look at how IBM Forms Experience Builder can be used to create a simplified user interface for Maximo. Forms Experience Builder is an IBM tool that's web-based and makes it easy for non-technical users to create web form applications. These applications include things like reporting, charting, workflow, notifications, and access control. Since this tool is web-based, it can be accessed through any web browser, whether it be on a laptop, a desktop, a tablet, or a mobile device. I'll start by showing a demo of how multiple meter readings can be input into Maximo from a single form. In this demo, I'm going to show two pumps from a single location. Each one of these pumps has an outlet pressure reading. Let's take a look at that outlet pressure reading just to get a baseline. So here we have an outlet pressure reading on the first pump at 44.75. The second pump has a current outlet pressure reading of 41.21. This form that's being built on IBM Forms Experience Builder allows you to update both of those meters in a single place. So we'll change the first pump to 44.70 and the second pump to 41.25. We click Submit. We get a status message back from Maximo that indicates a success. Come back over here to Maximo. Take a look at our meters. We see our number 4470, which is what we input into our first value, has been updated, when it was updated, and the updating inspector. We take a look at our second pump, which we updated with 4125. And we see that both of those pumps have been updated successfully with actions taken on a single form. Now this form is just showing a quick demonstration. There could be 10 pumps or 10 meters or 10 whatever data points you want to include on the form and have those flow to the various places on the back end in Maximo. Now let's take a look at how that form is built. This is a view of the designer client that is web-based. A form designer would simply say they wanted to create a new application, give that application a name, and then begin adding data into that application. So we want to, in our demo earlier, we had a nice Maximo image. So we can go in here, select the Maximo logo, or whatever image you want to put in there. Change the size to make it a little bit more friendly. Put some text in that tells the user why they're using this form. Enter your field data. And then start putting in the different fields you'd like to add. So say we wanted to have them enter in data for 3 pumps. We can specify the 3 pumps that we want them to enter. And it's just that quick to create this form. Now let's come take a look at the demo form I showed earlier. Here's the demo form where that we showed at the very beginning of the video that shows the 2 pumps. The way that information is connected to Maximo is through a web service. So here's the web service definition that shows the information that's collected from the form, such as the new reading, along with information like the meter name, the inspector, and the site ID, plus a few other data points that are needed to update a meter. And those are connected to the Maximo web service for updating meter data. Now that information will flow into Maximo, and then Maximo will send a creation date and time back to indicate that success has happened. So that form was showing the ability to write data into Maximo. We also have the ability to read data from Maximo. So here's a form that shows if you select a location, it'll automatically populate other areas in that field with information about assets from that location. So by selecting Comp 310, we get a list of all the IT assets that are at Comp 310. If we select BPM 3100, that's a different site. It's going to have a different kind of assets. We see now that we have different assets in that list. If we want to populate those into a table, we click this button and it populates those into a table. It makes it a little bit easier to see additional data about that content. And here we see additional data about the IT assets that are listed. Now these are just two quick examples of showing reading and writing data from Maximo. We can also, there are many more use cases for this technology. Here's an incident tracking system that's built completely upon the Forms technology. It allows people to come in and create new incidents. Now these incidents could flow, they currently flow within the Forms database itself, but they could flow through web services into an existing database or into Maximo. Here's an example where we see Here's an example where we see the dynamic capabilities, where if we select a customer service agent, it automatically populates all of the work orders or incident that customer service agent is working on. And again, I just wanted to show this for demo purposes, and mention that this could be a system like this could be also built and integrated with Maximo. Now, I did mention that this is available on mobile devices. And here's an example of what it would look like on an iPhone, but it could easily be accessed on a tablet or an Android device as well, or any mobile device that has a browser. So here we'll just update our pump numbers again, and put a number in for the second one, and we just hit submit. And there we've updated 2 meters from our mobile device, and that's gone straight into Maximo. So there's several more use cases that go along with Forms Experience Builder beyond building a simplified interface for Maximo. Those can include any of these things that you see on the screen here, such as HR service applications, time and attendance, event registrations, surveys, polling. That can all be achieved within the IBM Forms Experience Builder technology. So thank you for your time and have a nice day.